Hey traders from around the world, what's going on? It's Ricky Cadan back again with another free real life stock review with Real Life Trading Australia. I do need to give a big thank you and a big shout out to everyone who did come to the free event, the free open house. It was an absolutely sensational event. We did get a whole bunch of new subscribers. So thanks for everyone who did end up joining up. I look forward to helping you guys grow in your trading career. But if you guys haven't yet subscribed to Real Life Trading and would like to become a member, hop on over to reallifetrading.com.au and have a look on our webpage, guys. On our home page, we do have the sign up links right here. It is only $129 a month, or you can get some private coaching with me, 3 coaching sessions, as well as a yearly fee for $17.95. Absolute bargain city, everybody. So a lot of value in those coaching sessions. I highly recommend it, but I do look forward to working with you. But enough about that, guys. Let's talk about the overall markets and the SPY. Now the SPY, believe it or not, we actually created a new all-time high last night by 2 pennies. So if you take a look at the 5-minute, its first push higher, we had a really nice push higher. The previous all-time high was 339.07, 339.08, sorry, and this was actually 339.07. So we didn't actually make a new all-time high until very late in the session, and right here we created a new all-time high at 339.10, and then we obviously sold off. But guys, I did mention this in the afternoon swing trading room that most likely we'll probably get a nice little push higher and then a little bit more of a sell-off. We have got declining volume. Not a whole lot of people have been looking at buying at this particular level, especially coming into the elections. A lot of people are kind of just treading lightly on the broader markets and the SPY and just looking to buy low and sell high. There's plenty of opportunities out there. Here's the E-minis. Now the E-minis really just pushing higher. So we haven't yet broke the new all-time highs in the E-minis yet, but I do expect us to break those possibly tonight. So we'll kind of watch and wait and see for that to happen. Actually, quickly, just on the SPY, a nice pullback though. If we do get a pullback back down to around the 50-day EMA, that would be sensational. Even better if we get a pullback down to the 200 simple moving average. That would be an even better dip buying opportunity. So keep your eyes peeled on the markets if we do end up getting a short-term rollover. But the E-minis, obviously, if we get a pullback, would look absolutely incredible. Here is NVDA. Now, NVDA is looking super toasty. I mean, back since March, everyone, we were back down at $200 just in March. Now, if you guys have been watching my stock reviews, I've pretty much been bullish ever since this reversal candle right back here. I remember doing the stock review and saying, well, I'm pretty sure this is going to be the bottom, guys. This is it. That's it. This is where you want to start being long term. And that was 140 only last year. This time last year, or back in June last year. And right now, I mean, we had this sensational bounce off the 200 simple moving average. We're trending strong. This is just a sensational cup and handle that we've got happening right here. Here's your cup, here's your handle, and then we are off to the races. So this is, I don't think this is the end. I do believe that we are going to have some sort of pullback. And if I was to just draw some quick Fibonacci's here, it really does look like we're kind of topping out here. Around 503 is probably where I expect us to have some sort of reversal, and then a nice pullback, possibly to about 400, between 400 and 420. These will be my levels that I'll be looking at purchasing some NVIDIA to go long for a longer term trade, guys, because obviously this is a longer term dip, being that it's on a daily chart. And after such a phenomenal run, but everyone who has been bullish on NVIDIA, well done. I know a lot of traders have been trading this, day trading this. I mean, this was just a sensational gap just a couple of days ago, and right now we are just slowly pulling back. Keep your eyes peeled on that one. Here's a really great trade you guys are going to watch out for tonight. It is a day trade, Shopify. Now, the reason why I say it's a sensational trade, we have had a really nice pullback. And we've also had this beautiful consolidation pattern, sensational volume, just kind of chilling out. And look at that hammer, everybody. I mean, if we can take out this high and a stop below here, we could very easily make it back up to around 1100 and some change, I believe. So Shopify looks really good. Beautiful trending stock, looks strong. Be bullish on Shopify. Here's the ASX 200. Now, we are finally breaking higher, guys. We have not yet broken above the 200 simple moving average, but obviously with the market, the broader market's looking fairly bullish. The ASX 200 looks to follow, and we did test this red box, which is the previous resistance zone. We did test that as a support level. So right now we are currently bouncing off previous resistance and looking to bounce. So I am waiting for us to close above the 200 simple moving average quite strongly with volume, and then I'll look to buy the dip on the ASX 200. Here's Appen Limited, ticker symbol APX. Now this is just an absolute monster of a stock. What a sensational dip buying opportunity it was back in March, and I was talking about this in the room back here, just talking about this insane double bottom. I mean, this was a bounce from the ages, guys. Look at this on the weekly chart. We did come back down to the 100 simple. I mean, we have never been here before, ever. And I mean, these 4 candles, we just consolidated here for 4 weeks. Look at all this exhaustion volume coming in, guys. I mean, what an absolute bounce. I would not be looking at buying right now. If you are looking at Appen Limited, you would be most likely looking long term, and a nice pullback down to about between $30 and $32 and some change. This here, this level, this range right here, I'll actually draw a box for you. This range right here is possibly where I'll be looking to go long for, maybe a nice 6 month dip buying opportunity. It will possibly happen. I do expect us to have somewhat of a pullback, and it'll probably happen over the course of the next 6 months or so. We may come up a little bit higher and maybe trade sideways and then look to bounce. We'll kind of wait and see what happens there. But Appen Limited, what a beautiful bounce, and just a sensational trend overall. Next on the list is WiseTech Global. Oh my, oh my. Take a look at this one, guys. This was a sensational dip buying opportunity off the 200 earlier in the year, and this is just an absolutely incredible double bottom, high low, and after today's earnings gap, I mean, look at this gap, everybody. We had a phenomenal gap above the 200 simple. We were just consolidating. We were squeezing in between this 100 and 200 simple moving average. I spoke about this in past stock reviews and in the trading room. I said we'll most likely squeeze between these moving averages, and then until we break higher, I'm not going to be bullish. But this is just a sensational bullish trade. Beautiful volume, sensational candle, and right now we are running into a little bit of resistance. I do expect us to probably trade sideways on WiseTech Global for the next, I would say, about 3 to 4 months. Let it kind of build pressure before it has its next wave move higher. But this will be one to keep on your watch list if you are a fan of WTC. Here's good old crude oil. So good old crude oil is still just trading within this really, really tight range. Not a whole lot happening here. We had a very small gap down today on the futures. But for the most part, guys, we're just trickling higher. This is like a dripping tap right now, just slowly going higher and higher and higher. But not too much to see here on crude. I've got no position on crude at this current moment. Here's gold. Now, gold is having a really nice pullback. We have got a small position on our weekly options newsletter on NEM, which is a mining stock that does track quite nicely with gold. So hopefully we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we can get a nice small little pullback and then a trade on higher with gold. You can see the shorter term moving averages. We are still bullish. We are still above the 50, and we are just having a very, very nice, small, cute little gap down / pullback as we speak. So GC, or the gold futures, right now just having a bit of a rest. Looks to go higher long term, obviously, but for the short term we may just be here for a little bit longer. And last but not least, everybody, here's the Aussie dollar. I did mention to you guys we're going to at least 73 cents. We're getting there. We're getting there. I do mention this pretty much every week, and yeah, we've been pretty good at picking these levels, guys, especially on the Aussie dollar. And right now we are coming into about 73, and from here, guys, expect there to be a consolidation. It doesn't have to be a pullback. It can just kind of consolidate. Once we get to about 73, we'll probably get some nice little high lows and some higher highs, and then we'll kind of trade sideways. Let the 50-day EMA come into play and kind of build that pressure, and we'll see if we kind of bounce from there and or turn around and go a little bit lower. Alright guys, I'll be back on Friday with another free real life stock review. Thanks again for being here, and until next time, love life, live life, and trade it. You rock. Bye.